Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body and is essentially the glue that holds you together. In fact, after age 20, people produce 12% less collagen in their skin each decade. Collagen depletion is what makes you look old. Most collagen supplements do not provide the hydrolyzed bioactive collagen peptides that enable your body to digest collagen properly, plus it tastes badly. BioTrust gives you the 5 most available kinds of collagens that dissolve easily in hot or cold liquids with zero taste. You can add it to your coffee, tea, or smoothies, or even baked goods recipes. So to look and feel younger fast, go to www.healthwithbill.com. Tonight is the premiere edition of the Still Report on radio. We will be on Truth Be Told Radio from 9 to 10 p.m. every Wednesday night Eastern Time. Tonight, Beth and I have on Beth's brother, John Hammer, an award-winning journalist. It's an all-internet radio station, so here's what you do. Click on this live link below in the YouTube description box, www.truthbetoldnetwork.org. You'll know you're in the right spot when this page comes up. Better bookmark it for future use because this radio station will have no censorship. Now click on this big round Listen button. Now this page comes up. Scroll down and click on the green Tune In button. The search window appears. Type in the whole name, Truth Be Told Radio Network. Now hit the return key and this screen will appear and you know you will be tuned into our show. Remember, it's 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time every Wednesday. Good morning. I'm still reporting on the coup. Yes, we are still going to talk about the coup as long as Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi try to beat President Trump into the ground. Both of them are still desperate to try to resurrect their names as they continue to try to divert the nation's attention away from the biggest problem of them all, China.
I would love to see his phone records to see whether he was talking to Putin the day that the insurgents invaded our capital. Do you think we need a 9/11 type commission to investigate and report everything that they can pull together and explain what happened?
I do. I don't know what Putin has on him politically, financially, or personally.
But K.T. McFarland, the former National Deputy Security Advisor under General Flynn, during the first 4 months of the Trump administration, knows what these two are trying to accomplish, or at least she should know.
They just can't give it up, They still think, well, there must have been Russian collusion with something. They'll try to figure out what it is later. But there must have been Russian collusion in the 2016 election, or with Donald Trump, or I guess it must be now. I mean, come on, let's just move on. There's nothing there. There's no there. And if they think there was Russian collusion, that the Russians knew about the January 6th riots, and the FBI didn't seem to know, didn't seem to have the ability to tell the Capitol Police we think there's a problem coming, then we really have an intelligence failure.
Of course the Russians knew about it because Antifa is an evil mix of Soviet Marxism and anarchism. There was no intelligence failure. There is an ongoing patriotism failure. Maybe she's just playing it safe by softening her criticism. Something I may have to consider for the next 4 years. Then KT was asked about reports that the incoming Biden administration already has emissaries talking with Iran, renegotiating the nuclear deal that President Trump killed.
If Hillary Clinton and Nancy Pelosi still think that it's Vladimir Putin and the Russians that present the greatest strategic threat to the United States technology, military, economy, they're making a grave mistake, and a grave mistake for the nation, because the Chinese threat is in front of us, it's looming, and the Chinese have every intention of replacing the United States as the dominant military, economic, cyber, technological, whatever power within the decade.
Remember, during the Trump transition period exactly 4 years ago, when President Trump's designated National Security Advisor, General Michael Flynn, was accused of violating the Logan Act by talking to the Russian ambassador on the telephone. That is something that every top White House foreign policy expert has done 100 times over in every incoming administration since the invention of the telephone. Do you remember who initiated this specious claim? It was a guy by the name of Jake Sullivan. And guess what Sullivan's previous job in government was? He was Hillary Clinton's chief foreign policy advisor when she was Secretary of State. So, as of today, Jake Sullivan is back. He's arranging his new desk in the Joe Biden White House as the new National Security Advisor, the very same job General Michael Flynn was doing for incoming President Trump. I'm still reporting from just outside the citadel of American freedom. Good day.
The whole Russia hoax was launched because they accused Trump and General Flynn and myself and others of talking to the Russians during the transition. Well, now the Democrats are openly and brazenly bragging about talking to the Iranians. So there's the hypocrisy issue. But, well, there's a second issue, which is Iran. Why empower Iran right now? It's teed up for Biden to have great success in the Middle East and to allow Iran once again to be enriched, once again to pursue terrorist activities, once again to develop missiles, once again to develop nuclear weapons, I think would be a terrific strategic mistake in the Middle East, and the only thing it would do is launch a nuclear arms race in the most dangerous part of the world.
Every doctor on TV says that we all need to boost our immune systems, and STEM Enhance does that in a unique way. By increasing blood levels of your adult stem cells, the backbone of your immune system, by over 30% in just 1 hour. Click on the link in the description box below for details.